Welcome back to the PWC YouTube channel, and today we will be watching the Seoul Division, so Division 2, finals. So I'll let them know that they can start. And yeah, so for this match, we have Layton versus Ronansting. This is a very interesting matchup. Ronan, a very well-known player here, very strong player as well, often considered a Division 1 coach, but he has not gotten a win yet, despite having several good playoffs runs. So this could finally be the first time. And then Layton, known for having a 50-50 chance to beat anybody, no matter how good or bad they are. So in podcasts, they said that he has a 1 in 8 chance of winning finals, which is winning 3 coin flips, and he has made it to the final coin flip. So we will see. So right off the bat, we see Darmanitan versus the Mega Diancie. Diancie may not want to Mega here because it would be vulnerable to Darmanitan Earthquake. However, if it stays unmega'd, then Darmanitan Earthquake will not kill, most likely. So we will probably see if this is a Scarf Darmanitan, then it could be a U-turn. Okay, so he does just go straight for the EQ. So it could just be that this is like, offensive and it does actually kill. He could have been scared of like, potential choice band, and then like, if you don't mega, then you don't outspeed it. So going Vaporeon is the safe play there, and Layton does opt to just EQ. So obviously this is locked in, so it wants to switch out, and we see a Araquanid come in, probably wanting to get up the Sticky Web because Diancie has not yet mega'd. However, we do see Substitute, so Vaporeon does not really have any way to break through this sub unless it's like Calm Mind or something. So yeah, and then we see Toxic. So I guess this Vaporeon, I mean, since it's Wish Scald Flip Turn, I'm assuming it's not Heal Bell last, so that might just be Toxic for the rest of the game, which could be very big for Darmanitan and potentially like a Screamtail. I'm assuming it's not Haze or Toxic, so Screamtail probably doesn't care too much about it. And then also Trapinch potentially. And we do see the Liquidation come out. That does absolutely nothing. Based on Helmet, I'm assuming that this is still Water Bubble, but yeah, because we saw that it wasn't Water Absorb. So yeah, this must just be extremely bulky Zygarde and probably like not really attack invested Araquanid. So yeah, we do see 1,000 arrows coming out. So this may just be like a bulky Fizdef set with like Galar, T arrows. I'm not sure if it's Dragon Dance or Coil. Probably like, I don't know, maybe Stone Edge to hit. I don't remember if there's like flying ones in this team, but I mean, you need something to hit Araquanid that isn't just 1,000 arrows. And yeah, I am interested to see what the Trapinch is going to be able to accomplish, because Trapinch known for being able to go for a first impression. So if this Meowscarada is not Protect or Shed Shell, then it could just die to Trapinch. So and also if Trapinch is a Violite, then it could just trap the Metagross. So we do see Glare come out. That was pretty expected from Fizdef Zygarde. And Magneton comes out, predicting the Glare, so that was a nice play. This is the signature, so I assume that we are going to see some sort of Terra here. Could be like Terra Ice to hit this Zygarde. Could be something else to hit it for super effective, which would basically just be like, Fairy, or maybe Dragon, but I don't think that you would really want Dragon here unless you just like really want to switch into like Meowscarada Flower Trick, which is a possibility because other mons don't really want to switch in. But we do see the Terra Ice, which was the most likely option, and Metagross does come in, so Magneton may just want to hard switch out here, fearing Choice Band Bullet Punch, or it could just go for a Volt Switch and play it safe. And Meowscarada does come out here, and we do see Volt Switch, so we may see Trapinch come out here and try to go for first impression, and that is what happens. So the question is this Protect Meowscarada? If it is not, then it is dead. and it is not. So Trapinch does get the kill on the Masquerada. It is shiny Trapinch as well, so even more swag. And yeah, it's always nice to see Trapinch doing work in any game, much less finals. But we do see Cryogonal come out here, so not only is it not trapped by the Trapinch, but it is also threatening a kill, most likely. And yeah, we do not know what Terra this Cryogonal is, but based on just like, its normal learn set, Magneton should be a very good wall to this. However, Magneton, it does have the Flash Cannon to hit it before Terra, but based on Cryogonal Terra, this could just be walled. And if it is like Terra Fire or something, but we do see Terra Ground come out. So it does block the Volt Switch. However, it will be weak to the Terra Blast Ice. But the Cryogonal is very naturally bulky, so it may not take that much, but if this is Analytic Magneton, then it may still take a lot. So we will see. If this is Analytic Magneton, then there isn't really a whole lot on this team that can actually handle it. You could go Metagross on T-Blast Ice, just to try to avoid Cryogonal taking damage. However, Cryogonal is looking to 2-hit KO the Magneton this turn, so but we do see Metagross come out on the Terra Blast Ice, and I'm not sure if this is analytic because I don't know how much bulk this Metagross has and investment this Magneton has, and I'm not going to calc mid commentary, so it is up in the air whether this is like Magnet Pull to trap Metagross or if it is analytic. But I would guess analytic just because like Terra Ice Magneton is not known for being able to trap Metagross, so that would be my guess. So Cryogonal doesn't really want to stay in. This Magneton probably wants to switch out, maybe into like Araquanid. You could just go Trapinch if you feel like it's gotten as much value as you're gonna get. However, if it is a Violite, then it could still trap the Diancie later in the game because Diancie isn't able to kill it from full. So yeah, you may want to keep the Trapinch. Araquanid is not super threatened by this unless it goes for like, well, assuming it's bulky Araquanid. If it's banded and it pulls out Psychic Fangs here, then it would die. But you do just stay in and stack the Magneton here. This may have been a speed tie, but I'm not exactly sure. I wouldn't expect both of these mons to run max speed here. So I guess Ronan just made the call that his Metagross was faster. But we do see Trapinch come out, and it is Sash Trapinch, and it does get another kill. So let me just type pinched in the chat. Yeah, so Trapinch gets 2 kills. Probably most work that Trapinch has done in the PWC yet. Very cool to see. We probably just see a sack here. This might have like quick attack just to get like a little bit of chip on Cryogonal, but it'll probably just like stay in, or you could just go hard to like Garm or Scream Tail or something. Okay, we do see quick attack, so yeah, this is the expert commentary you watch for. I predicted the quick attack on Trapinch. But anyway, Garm comes out here. I think this is a pretty free U-turn, or if you want to try to like predict the read on U-turn, then you could just like crash. But I think that we're gonna see Vaporeon switch in here most likely, so you would probably want to U-turn to not give it. I mean, like Skull potential isn't that important, but you could always just flip turret and go to Mega Diancie. So just to avoid all of that, just keep up momentum. We're probably going to see U-turn here, but we haven't seen any moves on this, so it could just not be U-turn, but we do see U-turn. And from here, I mean, you could bring out any of the remaining 3. Like obviously Araquanid, immune to burn, gets up sub, and that is what we see here. But also the 2 in the back, Serena and Screamtail, they both have the ability to set up here. Serena with like the likes of Rapid Spin, and then Screamtail could be a Calm Mind and or Bulk Up set. We may see the booster energy on one of its stats as well. But we see Zygarde come out here. It's looking like this isn't Stone Edge, either that or Ronan is just really afraid of missing. because okay, so we do see rest, so this may just be rest talk glare 1,000 arrows, which would make sense. It could also be like DD last or coil last, something like that. But that would be a pretty interesting set, just to go like, you know, mono glare, no resto chesto. But yeah, so assuming this is sleep talk, then you can't just go to Garm here, because, well, you could, but yeah, like if you went to it that turn, then you would have gotten glared, so it is not safe at all here. And staying in here for Araquanid isn't that productive, because you're doing more damage to yourself with you know, helmet, then, because yeah, sure, like you get like decent chip on Zygarde, but it can always just rest again. However, getting that defense drop is good, and you kind of force Zygarde into a position where it has to rest, and then you can switch to Garm that turn. So if you want to avoid getting something paralyzed, then that would be the play. However, Zygarde is free to wake up and go for Glare this turn. So unless this is like Aromatherapy Sarina or something, then we're probably going to see something get paralyzed. And, you know, Araquanid getting paralyzed, like, obviously it's not ideal, but it's also not that terrible. Because the main thing is just like Vaporeon that you're using it for, and like, you know, Para doesn't really impact your ability to beat Vaporeon that much. Sub, it's interesting here. I probably would have gone for the liquidation, just because like you force that rest next turn. We do see full Para here. It does get the rest off that turn, so now this is kind of annoying, because, you know, it got the rest off on a turn that you didn't switch to Garm. We do see another full Para. That may have actually been good, because Vaporeon didn't get its Water Absorb off. And it's not like Araquanid likely has any other move that can do anything to Vaporeon. We may just see a Wish come out here, or a hard switch. That also works. And we see Sarina come in. So if this is triple Axel, then you do threaten damage on this. We do see knockoff. Could be that it's not Axel. Could also be that you just don't want to take 3 rounds of helmet chip when clicking Axel. It could just be Ice Spinner and you're trying to avoid that kind of thing as well. But if this is not Ice move, then... Oh, okay, so we do see Axel come out, and it does... Oh, it does not kill. It lives on 1%. But we do not see a Glare come out. If Glare came out on that Sleep Talk, then this could just rest again, which would be kind of tough. But Sarina... So if Sarina goes for Rapid Spin here, it might just be game. We don't know what the Diancie is, so it might be able to live whatever grass move comes out here. Like if it's not... Yeah, so we do see Spin come out here. It's not +1 speed. So if it is a Power Whip, then it may just kill. However, if Diancie does not Mega, it might not kill back. And this could also be like Trop Kick or some other move instead. It could be like a Petal Blizzard as well if you just don't want to miss. But this Diancie is like the last thing standing in the way, and again, like it's entirely possible that like if you don't Mega, then you don't even kill this thing. So you might have to Mega, just like hoping that it's Power Whip and that it misses. But we do see Power Whip and it does hit. So yeah, like I think even if you miss on like Cryogonal or something, then this is probably just over, because I don't think the Cryogonal can solo the last 3 months. So this is looking to be a good game. Layton gets... I forget if this is his first win or if he won back in like season 5 or something, but a very impressive performance for sure. I mean, Ronan is a very tough opponent, and you know, as much as I you know, joke about like him having a 50% win rate, like sometimes he really does clutch up. Like in PGP, he had a great record, and it looks like that side of Layton has come out, and I think that it is the Trapinch that is wholly responsible for this. So, you know, Trapinch was unironically able to remove like possibly the 2 biggest threats to his team, and yeah, this was a very well played game, and congratulations to Layton. I hope you all enjoyed the commentary, and I will see you in the next one.